So lately, it's been impossible to get hold of 30 caliber pellets for the Hatsun 135 here in New Zealand, and I suspect in the rest of the world it's a bit of a problem too. And the only pellets that have been available are these Airboss pellets from Argentina, and they have been in our stores. We've recently been restocking with quite a lot of these actually, in both the 30 cal and the 25 cal, and right now they are the only 30 cal pellets available in New Zealand, and this is overwhelmingly as a result of the Hatsun Carnivore and Hatsun 135 Sniper, etc. All these 30 caliber break barrels, which quite a lot of them have been sold in this country. And the problem is that these pellets don't frickin' work in the Hatsun 135s. In fact, I'm not quite sure what air rifle these will work in. And the reason is, well, it's twofold. For one, they're made out of a very, very hard lead, like extremely hard. I'm not sure what the hell that is, but the other problem, and they literally do not fit into the lead-in these rifles, and that goes for the 25 cal versions as well. They do not fit unless you literally injure your thumb trying to shove them in, or you use some sort of tool to push them in. So once you get it into the lead end of the rifle, that's where the next problem begins, because they will not group. They will not group, and the power that you get out of them is weak. Like, you can really tell the velocity is lower than these heavier JSBs. Significantly lower. The penetration, I've been shooting plywood, 19mm ply. These will smash straight through it, leaving a clean hole on one side and a big blowout on the other. These ones will stick in the ply with the skirt flush with the surface, and you can just tell it's moving slower. And I'm assuming it's because of the fact that they're so hard and so tight in the bore, and the fact that, like most air rifles, the barrels are choked, which is going to be a problem. I mean, that's one of the great things about the JSB pellets, is how soft they are. Although you don't seem to get that issue with H&N pellets, which are harder. I don't have any issues with H&N pellets. I think that well, everybody knows they're great pellets, but I think it's because they're very precise, and they come in different, slightly different sizings for different purposes, like depending on what your rifle likes. But I did a bit further investigation, and my digital micrometer is on the blank. Needs new batteries again, so I can't actually show you, but it would appear that although these pellet skirts are massive and won't fit in the bore, I've noticed that the heads fit quite loosely. So I compared them to these JSB Exact 30s, and what I found was that these ones, the head size, and the head size is actually all that matters on a pellet normally. The head size and the skirt size are approximately the same. On these ones, the head size is smaller and the skirt is bigger than these ones. What that tells me is that potentially the head size is undersized, which would explain why they won't group, because my understanding is that those Hatsuns are overbore anyway, so that's why I'm asking, what the hell kind of air rifle do these work in? Like, the 25 cal, for example, because I mean, hardly anybody's using these 30 cal ones, but what do these even go in? It doesn't make sense to me, because the skirt size wouldn't be an issue really if it was softer lead and a thinner skirt, but the skirt just will not. You literally have to deform the pellet to get it in there. It's they're crap. Unfortunately, these ones you can't have this. Don't know what it's like overseas. It doesn't look like stock is very high there either. I don't think they're really making many of these. So yeah, I've got invested in the 25 cal because a lot more options, eh? Got quite a good selection here for the 25. But yeah, like, what are these even for? And does the company who make these understand that they're making a pellet that basically, as far as I can tell, nobody can use?